The first time I faked an orgasm, I was 17. My first, and to this day only boyfriend, was a student at the all-boys school. My English teacher had once referred to me as student council popular, lots of friends, never any boyfriends. So David was not only my first fake orgasm, he was my first everything. He tried to pretend like I wasn't his first kiss too, but if you've ever seen two people trying to French kiss for the first time, it's not that hard to figure out. We started out kissing, and once we figured that out, we went at it with abandon. My car was an old Volvo sedan, and we'd find an empty parking lot, lock the doors, and make out for hours. David was a serious kid, the only child of a single doctor mother who focused all her love and attention on him. He was more at home with adults than kids his own age. He treated me like a particularly nice piece of antique furniture or a testy sleeping animal. I was the one who forced our lurching sexual awakening along, shoving his hands up my shirt, removing my bra. Finally, one night, as we neared the end of another marathon make-out, I tentatively guided his hands into my underwear. After a few minutes, he whispered, "Are you done?" The next time we were really alone, he was ready. This time, sneaking around at my grandmother's when everyone else was asleep. After a violent make-out session, he set about trying to make me come. This time, viewed with power and knowledge, with the same self-serious attitude he approached everything with. After a few minutes of genuine pleasure, I felt nothing close to that supposed burst of wonder that an orgasm was supposed to bring. His pleading eyes told me that he was working hard, however, so I let out one final loud moan, and told him that I had come. At the time, I just mostly wanted it to be over to give some positive feedback. Pretty soon, though, he was making me come 2 or 3 times a make-out session. I created something I didn't know how to stop. I was faking all kinds of orgasms. Some were loud moans. Sometimes I would just roll over when I got bored. Yeah, I just came. Sometimes I would think, no, I would wait and have an orgasm, a real one. And then things would wear on, and getting closer became getting further away. And then, that same dopey sincerity, that same pleading need to please, these fake orgasms felt less like me and more about his ability to prove that he is a man by making a woman come. God, and you know what the saddest part is? I'm still faking orgasms. When I broke up with him and broke his heart, he would call me every night for a few weeks. He mourned the death of our relationship, and he made me repeat back to him that it was real, that we were in love, that it meant something while it lasted. I wanted to hang up the phone. I wanted to scream, "I faked the orgasm!"